Hello dears, and welcome back to the channel Benidorm by Anya, where we share with you a lot of interesting and useful information from Benidorm town and Spain in general. Today is Saturday's evening. The town is full with tourists. All the parking spaces are full as well, even paid ones. And we came here today to try out some more tapas and discover new places that we did not visit previously. So let's go and explore. We are right near the famous museum Boca del Calvari, and right near the famous seafood restaurant Fordoba. Right now there's a lot of people in here. It's approximately 8 p.m. at night right now, and everyone are coming to have dinner. A lot of people and tourists are exploring the area to see some nice places where to sit down and degustate the typical Spanish food. This is the famous restaurant El Fordoba, by the way. They even have fresh food, seafood right there, giant lobsters on the inside. And people are trying some typical Spanish paellas here. Ooh, fancy. They even have tables up until here. Not all tables are busy right now, which is really good. This is La Taperia. Have all the prices here, by the way, which are slightly more expensive than it was previously. But we'll see. We really want to try out one of the places here in the zone, which is called Lamar De Tapas. Really great place, affordable as well. So we are heading there to see if we can get some nice tapas around that area. Here it's really full right now. All brasserie places. There's a lot of people drinking traditional Spanish sangria. This is a new one, by the way. Grill and Pinchos. This is a new place. My hubby just asked me if I wanted to get some oysters, but I said no, because obviously we tried them before. It's not something new, so no. We are heading to the area we were planning to go. The Saltoki, it's also a very popular place as well. And Chapela, these are the ones. These are North Spanish cultures and gastronomy. From País Vasco, so basically this area is really popular. So we are in here. There's tapas to share, sardinas, boquerones, pulpo, make salad. A lot of things in here, and it's quite small, by the way. We just got one table in here outside, even though it's quite warm still, I must say, and we will be trying it out. And next one will be one of these lovely tavern places in here. Let me show you which kind of tapas do they have in this place. First of all, you have huge portions, which are like big plates of food that you can take or to share. For example, you have baby squids, grilled cuttlefish, garlic prawns, grilled sardines, fried fish, things like this. And then you have some tapas and pinchos, which are these ones right here. You have some typical morcilla with some cheese, ham and cheese, for example, typical croqueta, I suppose it is, I'm not sure. Then you have mushrooms, you have salad, you have like a lot of different things in here. Pinchos that they are actually doing them hot. You have mejillones, which are mussels, like a lot of different things in here. Ooh, these chorizos look very nice. Prawns as well. Not a lot of variety, I must say, but still it's a good place probably. We'll check it out right now. We've asked for some bottle of water and Coca-Cola Zero, waiting for our tapas to come up. We have asked already for 3 pinchos right here. This is a giant croqueta with jamon serrano. There's some ham right here with bread. Then these are gulas. Cari, gulas. These are gulas, which are basically, I'm going to put you here the translation of what it is, with pulpo. And these are like, ese es chorizo, no? Oh my God, that looks delicious with some ham inside. Look at this. And chorizo with some potato, with a tomato, pepper, and all this in here. So let's try this out. They're really, really hot because they've put them in the oven right now just for a few moments. And my hubby says that it's actually really, really good. These are mini chorizos. This is how they look like. Look lovely, but you need to be careful when you eat those because they just explode. So I'm wearing white, not the best thing to wear when you eat that. But I mean, it is what it is. So really, really careful with that one. Oh my God. It has a lot of spices. It has pimenton, which is like paprika, slightly spicy paprika. It's actually really, really good. So far, this place has some nice tapas that you can ask. Not a huge variety, but you can also ask for some plates like these ones that you can share between the group of you. The pulpo. Pulpo is not dry at all, but that's because this one, they don't put it in a microwave, you know, so all good. Están buenas. Let's try the angulas, they're called. The salad is really nice. Usually you need to be careful with dressings like this, you know, mayo and stuff like that, because they are getting bad really, really fast with the heat that we have, but delicious. After we finish, I'll show you how much they would pay in this place for 3 tapas and 2 drinks. So the Tavern Chapela, where we were right now, we've paid in total 13 euros 50 cents. And 1 Coca-Cola costs 2.50, 1 water 2 euros, the one that you see, and 3 pinchos. Each pincho costs 3 euros, so in total it's 9 for them. And it's 13.50 for all the small snack that we've had right now in here. And now let's head to the next place pending to be explored. To be honest with you, it's the first time I see Benidorm like this. I've never, ever in years I've seen Benidorm busy like it is right now. We've struggled to get the parking space for a lot of time. We went to 3 or 4 parking spaces and only right now we managed to get 1 free place. So it's just crazy on how from one day to the other everything has changed and, you know, just collapsed. Benidorm just collapsed right now, that's the word. Obviously it's weekend, so it's really, really busy. But we're heading right now towards the taperia place, which was recommended to us by our friend. It's called Lamar De Tapas, and it's situated right near the restaurant El Quemao, which is that we've reviewed not so long ago here on the channel. They have really Mediterranean style of food, but with a strange touch to it, you know, and it's just really, really great food. It just explodes in your mouth, and all the flavors, they just come together. So we loved it there, and we showed you what you can actually take if you go to eat there. Obviously it's not the cheapest place ever, but if you are looking for quality type of restaurants, this is the place you might be considering to go. And the place we're heading right now is typical Spanish 100%. It's been there for decades and decades, and the owner of that place, the lady, before she was making tapas on demand, so you could literally just go there and say, I would like to have fried boquerones or fried fish, and she would immediately do that plate just for you, even though it's not like on the official menu, you know. Really, really kind lady. However, right now with the age, I suppose things have slightly changed, and she's not working as much, so they just left what is left of the menu basically. But it's a really wow, they've made the terrace bigger. That's not actually the place, FYI. That's one of the crepes and like chocolate and churros places that's really famous here. The one that sells also ice cream and pizza slices for €5, I think it is. Look at that pizza. See, pizza open. The portion $2.20. Ooh. And they have a kebab place nearby. We're heading down towards the sea, to one of the smaller streets to explore some more tapas places. By the way, in the area where you have, like from País Vasco, you know, all this tapas alley, how we call it here, there all the tapas will be way more expensive than you will usually find in town. So you need to be prepared for that as well. Here in the city center, it's way cheaper and you can find really authentic things to try out. Look at that, the center. Even here near Madeira Hotel, that's right there, Madeira Central Hotel. Even here it's collapsed. Wow. Ooh, they almost finished the building with the rents, with exclusive luxury rents and reservations. Nice. Right in the heart of Benidorm. Wow. It surprised us genuinely when we've seen the first parking was collapsed. One of the bigger ones we knew August is basically here. It's just crazy. Right there we have the restaurant El Quemao, and on the same street we have the famous El Mar De Tapas. I love showing you the unknown places, you know, also typical Spanish places that not a lot of people know about, but something that you need to know that exists. You know, they're typical Spanish, the whole life being here. And I just love to give them their voice. I love to show these places for you because for them it's great. And for us to get to know amazing places to eat, it's also a great opportunity, especially if they're not as expensive as some of on the tapas alley. Wow, it smells like barbecue here. It smells like grilled meat, you know. I'm so happy. This is the restaurant El Quemao. I'm gonna put you here a video of it. Actually, it's quite full. That's nice to see. And we are heading to the tapas bars right there in front. Not a lot of people here, which is great. I love it personally. Lamar De Tapas, this is the place. Look at this, Lamar De Tapas. Here you have a lot of different things. We've never visited that one before actually, so we will go inside and take a closer look. By the way, here you have drinks included with the tapa, and that's everything you can ask for. Obviously it's in Spanish, but it's basically the same. You can just ask them in English. They all do speak English in here. These are one of the two fridges where they have the ready-to-go tapas. Here you have some shrimps, prawns, you have vieiras here, some boquerones, and typical salads, refreshing salads in here. On the wall you can see dozens and dozens and hundreds probably of different pictures with their clients throughout all the time that they've been here. This is the second fridge where they have a lot of cooked and fried things, which is traditional Spanish tortilla, fried shrimps, fried calamars, fried baby squids, like a lot of different things, even chicken and different types of fish. Quite a wide selection, way wider than in the previous place. This is the spicy sauce, by the way, that you can add to every tapa that you choose for. I've asked if it's really spicy, but that depends on the person. If you love spicy, that's the sauce that clients tend to like here a lot. You also have some menu in here with complete plates, and you can choose tapitas, which are these ones right there, apart from the ones that you can see actually right here at the entrance. Definitely looks like way better than the first place that we visited. So we've asked various tapas that they'll be bringing us right now as well. These are the first ones. I want to say that this one is one of the most expensive ones. This is €2 and it's not included with the drink. They serve it with hot bread and some lemon, fresh lemon. And these two, they are included with every drink. With us, Tinto De Verano, which is basically wine with some juice, lemon, and chopped fruit in here. That sound that you've just heard is a sound when someone leaves tips for this lovely place. They ring a bell so that people would know that they've just had some tips left in here. Boquerones, these ones, in vinegar and parsley, I think it is, and some garlic with some potatoes. This was included. And this Chopitos here as well. I think fried Chopitos. And it's just €1.50, one tapa plus one drink. We've got some of this flaming sauce in here. Let's see if it's actually good as they say. And these are the tapas. We've just realized we did not put one of the things in here, so we went for more. But all this that you can see right here, this cost us €5.10. €5. All these three things and two drinks. In the last one we paid 13. So that's the difference between the famous Tapas Alley and these hidden gems here in the area. Some more things that we've asked. This salad, ¿qué era? Ceviche. This is called ceviche, which is basically fried bananas, and it has some shrimps, some veggies, and onions in here. I'll show it to you. Then we got some, ¿qué es ensaladilla? One ensaladilla rusa in here, and we got also some shrimps. Let me show you all the festive vibes, typical Spanish that we have here on the table, because it's just gorgeous. This is the beauty. These are the shrimps, the prawns. Then you have this salad, which is ceviche, and the ensaladilla rusa, which is this one right here, and they put some extra boqueron on here. Cari, ¿esto qué es boqueron?
Boqueron es en vinagre.
In vinegar, by the way, they are. Must be delicious. Oh, I'm so anxious to eat all this. Oh my God. We will be trying the Tinto De Verano first. Está bueno. It's really, really refreshing. This is one of the drinks that are tricky. You need to be careful with that because it kind of seems really light, but if you go in the sun, it will hit you really, really fast in the head and you will get head lighted. So you need to be careful with that. If it's light, it doesn't mean that you won't have any side effects from that. So be careful when you drink that one because it's quite strong as well. And it's really delicious for the summer. Let's try the ensaladilla rusa first, although my hubby said it's really, really good already. I mean, this place has been here forever and ever. The woman is still cooking, which I'm really happy about, so let's try it out. Está bueno. It's really, really good. This salad is really good. Delicious. I'm anxious to try this sauce with something, maybe with bread, piece of bread. It's really spicy. My hubby says it's really spicy, but I put just a little bit. Oh wow. Ooh. Oh, Dios mío.
Muy bien.
That was a live reaction. Oh my God. Salad, salad. Okay. Now when I'm back to life, more or less, it's really tasty, but it's too much for me. It has this really acidic taste to it, which is delicious, you know, but it's extremely spicy. So you need to be careful with that. Let's try the Bokehon in vinegar, which is this lovely fish in here, which is marinated in vinegar and some parsley and garlic. Pues está bueno. I'm not a fan of these type of preserved fish in vinegar, but it's actually nice. And potatoes as well. Not you know, like old potatoes that when you want the bag is open, a lot they fry it actually here. Delicious. My new favorite tapas place here in Benidorm, which are big words, but it's just great. By the way, I've asked them, they're open from 12 until 3:40 or 4 p.m. So for meals, for afternoon meal, and then they start opening up back again from like 7 p.m. up until when people are here. They say sometimes it's even 12, sometimes it's 12:30 at night, it depends. But while they do have tourists here, they actually stay open because it's full right now. All the tables here around us are occupied apart from one table. And inside there's a lot of people as well. But that's because the food is delicious. For fried chopitos, we add some lemon on top, which is traditional way to eat them. Someone left more tips. I think that was my hubby right there. And we are putting the tripod back again in the position to try out some more lovely meals in here. Let's try the chopitos. Chopitos que son?
Calamares pequeños.
These are like baby calamars. They're called chopitos. Fried ones. Ooh. Fried ones. Deep fried. And they do it at the very moment. Es que está buenísimo. It's really, really good. My hubby's showing the shrimps. It's really good. I mean, wow. If they would do desserts as well, I would be totally in love with this place. You know I love desserts. That's amazing. Now the star, the most expensive ever thing in here, has some vinaigrette, a little bit of lemon juice, okay, a lot of lemon juice, and some parsley, I think, in here. Let's try it out. Really, really good. Look at this. It's amazing. I will bring that for my daughter. She loves to collect these type of shells. That's what my hubby says for our daughter. I will bring that as a souvenir because she loves these type of shells for her. Really, really good. It's extremely good. My hubby is buying lottery tickets while I'm eating some shrimps in here. So how you should eat it is just to separate the head from the tail. Some people love to take everything from the head, but like doctors don't usually recommend to do so because it's where all the dirt is of the shrimp. Then what I personally do is I move the tail to separate it like this, and then right by the belly I'm just separating it. You can do it with a fork as well, but I'm not fancy. I do it with my hands, and that's it. Have the shrimps in here. Then you just take the interior part like this, which is the intestine of the shrimp. You add some, wow, you add some lemon on top, which is right here. You can add a tiny bit of that, like literally tiniest bit of this sauce, and you eat it. If you add just one drop, it's really, really good. Añade solo una gotita de la salsa encima, está riquísimo. My hubby bought a whole lot of lottery just in case for tomorrow. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so it's basically 10 euros. Not more, but I mean, just lottery just in case. You know, he loves to do things like this when his emotions and when his like intuition tells him to do so. And the last thing that we need to eat is ceviche. This is fried banana basically.
No me quiere comer las gambas, Gracias.
It's not sweet at all. This is male, I think. Male ones are not sweet. No es todo dulce.
Es plátano.
Plátano macho, ¿no?
Macho.
It's a male. That's why it's not as sweet. Wow.
Ahí.
This is so good. Oh my god. I have here onions, some more veggies. They have tomatoes in here and shrimps. Oh, there's some pulpo inside, I think. Wow. It's extremely good. It has vinegar and lemon juice. So it has this flavor of the sauce, but it's not spicy at all. It's really refreshing, by the way, like all the tomatoes in here, look at this. It's really extremely refreshing, especially in summer. And it's typical in a lot of places here in Spain. I officially love this place. It's just 10 out of 10, to be honest with you. I mean, we've paid for all this, obviously, but it's my honest opinion. It's just so good. It's full with people, as you can see, on the inside and on the terrace. And this is just amazing experience if you want to travel typical Spanish dishes in here. Just have some fun, have some chai, drink some typical Spanish drinks like this Tinto De Verano, which is basically summer tint, if you want to call it like this. And try really good meals for a real cheap price. All this is less for 10 euros, which is just amazing. So we've finished eating, and definitely this place is 120% recommended. This is how it looks like, Lamar De Tapas. And it's situated right here near El Quemao restaurant. And TikTok and La Tapita, which is the place that we visited last time when we were in here. Just really great place to go. Muchas gracias. Nos vamos ya venimos con la nena la próxima vez. No. Gracias. Really lovely place to be. I'm really happy that we visited it. Wow. They were really kind. They even wanted to invite us for the last tapa, which was the shrimps, you know, but I mean, it's business, it's their bread for their family too, so it's just 8 euros. I mean, it's nothing comparing to the service that they gave us. So it's actually really good. By the way, the restaurant El Quemao is situated right on the triangular square in here. I'm gonna put you the location, the exact street name here in the comment down below so you could see directly where it actually is. But it's not even comparable. Why there are stripes in here on my screen? Okay, right now. Probably that's from the lights in there. So definitely, I just feel that it's the best place out of all tapas that we've tried. Es el mejor sitio de las tapas que hemos probado, ¿no? It's the best. My hubby says it too, and he's Spanish, so that's like big words to say. But it's one of the best places. You need to go there. They're super friendly. They are just, you know, always asking if everything is good. It's just, I don't know, I don't have any words about it. Our friend of ours has recommended us this place. She said that it's really nice food, it's cheap, you know, and we should definitely visit it. So I thought it's gonna be an amazing place for you to know it if it's really good food. And it actually is. So now we've discovered a new place, you've discovered a new place that definitely needs to be visited during your next time here in Benidorm, because you'll absolutely love it. And it's so cheap. I mean, it's 150 or 190 for the tapa with a drink, and you can choose a lot of different drink options, alcohol or non-alcohol ones. And the tapas are also cheap, just 2 euros. It's the most expensive one, so I mean, What else can you wish for? Basically, I'm really happy we went in there. Thank you all for watching today's tapas tour here in Benidorm town. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you got to discover and see new place for you to visit during your next holidays here in Benidorm. I wish you a lovely day, lovely Sunday, and I'll see you in the new video here on our channel really soon. Bye.